What's up, Carrots? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
안녕입니다.
Keith.
I'm Curtis.
I'm Maridina Tamaki.
I'm Zach.
And my name is Jarek.
We found out.
We found out after so many times. Y'all seen the thumbnail, y'all seen the picture, y'all know why y'all here. 17, shout out to Woozy, Hoshi, and Scoops. Comeback shit, cheers. This is the leaders of 17. Let's jump into this. Scoop!
Now 없어도 리듬을 breaking Everybody call when they 보내기 shaking 왼쪽 방에서 우리 나지 놓친 조진 내 Put you down and break it We can take things up 모두 다 왔고
Woozy Vert!
나도 모르겠어 내가 졸라겠지 모르다 하늘을 손들어 At the party Johnny At the party
This
Johnny
one is drill.
At the party Johnny
Cheers, cheers. Like,
Everybody call when they both me shaking When drop down it's a good morning Yeah, 808 bass sound Yeah, rhythm know what I'm grooving Yeah, white spray top back keyboard 6-10 BPM 소리 뿜뿜 양옆에는 내 두명 고속도로 달려 저 구역 가입했어 아무도 못 따라해 이제 우리 따라해
yeah, that young thug one. Hey, hey, We're the first items to do the
Everybody call when they pull me shaking When jump down it's a good morning 따라해 손들어 쳤어 모두 따라해 가까운 찼어 모두 따라해 손들어 쳤어 모두 따라해 가까운 찼어 우리가 맘에 들어 I don't give a fuck 불어나는 자리수 쏟아지는 폭포 신난 말은 막 뱉어 살짝 숨이 조져 우리 바라주는 척 엉덩이 뿜뿜
Who that in the front?
Everybody call when they both me shaking When drop down it's a good morning
Not the Pooh Shiesty, but it looked like a jean drawing.
That was hot.
17 right here.
I like the disrespect.
I love the vibe 17 is on this year, man. They giving a whole bunch of we do what the fuck we want to do. We don't gotta be extra. We us. We them. I'm loving this vibe, man. I love this trap drill elements. They are the first idols I seen hit that New York step. You know what I mean? I like this, man. I like this, especially coming off the heels of Hot. Hold on, let me turn myself down a little bit. I'm so sorry. Especially after coming off the heels of Hot, I like that the sound is a lot different. I fuck with this show a lot, man. Yeah, I can fanboy over these three for a minute. Y'all go off, I'll jump back in.
Yeah.
This is a pleasant surprise for sure.
Yeah.
From 17, even with what we, even with Hot and everything like that, I definitely didn't expect this. I think the main kind of, I won't say disconnect, or one of the main separators from like SK rappers and kind of like, or especially idol rappers. Yeah, more so idol rappers and like the K hip hop rappers is the use of flows or the flows that they employ, they usually are kind of like, kind of generic and not too inventive, or definitely they don't really like grab the beat and kind of just flow on it. This here, they really ran this, especially Scoops, who might be my rap bias from 17 after this performance alone.
Not Woozy?
I think I just said Scoops.
What's his name? That's his name,
Yeah, Scoops. Yeah, the boy with the neck tattoo. He really ran this though. Like that second verse he gave, I can't wait to hear that shit again because I was not expecting anything like that. This is dope. As far as the song, I love the beat. Ironically, they was talking about we don't got no bass, no kick, no snare, everything like that. But this beat was full effect, and I love these mobbing shots when they have with everybody else. That's another thing we don't usually see in idol videos. I love this because not only are they dancing, like the performance is cool, but sometimes I just want to see you mobbing, see you just kind of just chilling and kind of get a good look. Y'all know I love that B-roll footage too, of just like close-up shots and everything like that. So it kind of gave it some more personality for me. Yeah, man, they killed this shit. And Blaze is fire too. Shorty with the cranberry Letterman on is fire.
They killed this, like for sure. I agree with you, Nick. Like they incorporated the New York dance. I feel like they had the stripper clap in it as well. Everybody
Yeah,
know.
the video.
Yeah, you know about the stripper clap, Drake. Yeah. Their drip during the whole thing was crazy. They had the dunks on, Yeezys, Supremes. This definitely a download. Hashtag I can smoke to this. Yeah, video is fire.
You done, Zach? This was really, really good. I like this. I love the trap and drill element in it. I definitely felt like it was different and they nailed it. Like not other K-pop groups I did any drill. Like I can't speak to that. Did drill or like trap element like this yet? Have they? I'm asking.
Not really. Maybe like a few hints, but nothing definitely not on the nose like this.
Yeah, this felt a little bit more on the nose than typical.
Like this beat,
Okay. Yeah. So they definitely killed it, and I love that. They tried something different. It was risky, very risky, but they nailed it. I wanted to mention something. What was it? Oh yeah, the visuals. The visual was really dope. I think my favorite spot was when they was in front of the record studio. I feel like that location was hot.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, this is definitely a download. Definitely will be smoking to this. And I wouldn't mind hearing more of them if they did more drill songs like this, honestly, y'all.
And
So
shout out
Nick-
to them, everybody there, all them right there, writer, producer, choreographer.
Talk to him.
They can self-produce their own shit. They do everything in-house and then can go out-house. So 17 not one of them people who you can just kind of play about they pen and
yeah.
all
Nick.
other shit.
When does drop?
This brand new. This dropped like
Brand new?
4th
4th of July.
4th of July.
Okay. What else they dropped this year?
Hot.
Ooh. They might be top 3 this year. I'm not gonna lie to you as far as me. As far as
Jared.
I'm
As far as
saying.
me.
Like,
As far as me.
I got that inside scoop, but yeah, they top 3. They top 3 right now. They haven't done anything that's like corny. That's nice. You feel me? Everything is refreshing. They was on some drill shit tonight, and I respect it. They were pretty smooth with it. Loving the dance moves. They was getting, how the kids say, they were getting sturdy. Shaking their hips. They doing everything the youth is doing nowadays.
The youth,
Yeah. I respect it, man. Pretty dope video. I definitely want to listen to this again. No misses, man. All of them were snapping, man. I love it. I love it when everybody. I felt like
Feisty.
this was one of those songs where everybody felt kind of competitive with each other, but in a good way. Where it's like, oh yeah, watch what I'm about to do right here. Oh yeah, look what I'm about to do. I would love to see an uncut to this, a behind the scenes to this, just to see how they were in the booth Cause who knows? Maybe they were looking forward to this song.
I thought the video was crazy. I mean, even the way it started off at the dude sitting on the flute while playing the flute, and then the flute's turned into the sticks to the marionette string, and the marionette strings are holding up an upside down piano. And later on in the video, Scoops is actually inside of a piano key room. Like, some of these shows was definitely dope, the way they connected everything together. Some of the video kind of gives me like Tom Petty, Don't Come Around Here No More type Alice in Wonderland vibe. A little bit. This kind of gives me a little bit of like Shadow vibe, but like the guy standing out in the forefront with the spotlight on him, but everybody behind him or standing above the crowd while he's rapping. You know, you got the color palette as well. It's definitely a well shot video. Scoops and everybody is just like epitome of swag. Like, they don't seem flustered or bothered about anything. Like, he just sitting there bobbing, like, you know what I mean, kind of got his little 50 Cent bob, you know what I mean, while he pointing at the camera and doing whatever.
That's drippy.
It's just, this is clean. And if, like, seeing this, their authenticity would probably never come into question because it just feels so natural with them. It doesn't feel like it's fake, false, or forced. It doesn't feel like it's a studio plant. It doesn't feel like, hey, we got this new rap song for you guys. You know, try to learn the lingo. No, it's like, yo, give us the beat. We'll go in the studio, and this is what we come up with. Not to mention the beat was just crazy with the whole flute going on in the background. Definitely get the vibe. When they broke out the New York cha-cha dance with the legs, actually, there it goes. It was just like, right on point, you know what I mean? It didn't seem like it was shoehorned in there just to kind of get clout. It was right along with everything else. I definitely can listen to this again.
Versatility.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this was crazy, honestly. I never heard 17 on this type time, quite frankly, and it's, now granted that might be just, how much of the discography we have left to discover, perhaps, but definitely hearing this type of sound on them is something I really hadn't expected for sure. And it's definitely really up there for me because this just opened like a whole new kind of lens, so to speak, of just, how well they're able to do so many different aspects and lanes within music. And just made me all the more invested in all the amazing paths they could go if they so choose. I did like a lot of the aspects of the choreography, just to touch on that real quick. I love also how towards later in the track, probably like right before the bridge or right around the bridge, or where that placement would be in the song, I love how they basically said at one point they were like, you think your choreography's like us or whatever, basically bullshit. And then that led into the dance break. So I thought that was done really well. All the talk your shit kind of aspects, whether it's them, flaunting the cars or anything like that, just those elements that definitely seem very hip hop centric. And they did it really well. And as you guys had said, it definitely came across, entirely authentic. So I loved all those aspects as well. Touching on a little bit of the opening of the video, as Keith had stated as well, the whole play the flute, marionetting the piano and everything, I thought that shot was beautiful, but it's also poetic in the sense of the Pied Piper playing the flute, leading people along to your journey, following you, because at the one point in the hook, they basically say, that's the whole aspect of the cheers, where it's like basically, like gather up, raise your glass, like we're here, cheers, follow our lead. So I thought that tying in just with the opening shot was done beautifully as well. And even the aspect of standing on top of the table and being around the table surrounded by like all this food, like basically you're basically in this whole I'm trying to think of how to word it, like I don't want to say it's like a fruits of your labor sort of thing, but basically like we up here, we at the top, we're this royal setting, but we're the only ones eating. Like this is just like a cloud nine for us, so to speak. So that was done really well. As far as the flows and cadences within the rap line themselves, that was ridiculous and definitely, again, one of the type times I hadn't heard them on for sure, and they absolutely crushed it. I love the whole aspect too of basically where they had said in the beginning, keeping with around the marionetted piano shot, where they were basically like, we came kind of from the basement, basically like kind of this is where we are now, and all the shots within the directing are kind of glorifications of the talk your shit aspects, whether it's the cars or the luxury around them, whether it be the the outfits or even the record studio setting. as Keith had also said. So basically, you're saying we came from the basement, we came from the bottom, but at the same point, then you're showing the glamour, the glorification of those things as a way to kind of allude to and kind of show, the fruits of your labor and how hard you worked, and basically being in the spot you've earned. And in so doing, that being the kind of cheers aspect, like, we've come this far, but also, tag along and follow us. Now, all this was really solid. Definitely a strong download for me. I can't wait to see what 17 does. They've been crushing it this year, though.
Yeah, if y'all love 17, make sure y'all jump on the
Hey, Nick.
Patreon.
Sorry to interrupt you, bud. Could this be a diss?
Who?
I don't know. It just sounds very aggressive to me.
I don't know, bro. I told you this kind of been their energy for like the year. Even when you look at things like hot whole concept is just we hotter than the sun and we better than everybody else and we just doing us. We're not even chasing, fads or doing anything. We are the trendsetters. You know what I mean? So they definitely on timing this year for a lot of shit. So it might be one of those things where some things are Drakeisms, where it might sound, it might be a diss, or it just might just be him talking at times. 2 months later, we might find out they are talking to somebody. But if they aren't, it's cool too.
They're snapping.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hashtag Redeemers. Let us know what other 17 tracks we should jump into if you love 17. Carrots, make sure you jump on the Patreon. There's some exclusive drip on there. They're in a dance battle. They have dance practices up there and other content that hasn't dropped on YouTube yet. A guide for them will be coming soon. We love you guys to death, Carrots.
Love
Gonna
it.
holler at you.
Take care.
Peace.